The man slowly walked up to the paralyzed man. He placed his hand on the man's thin, powerless legs. In an instant, the shriveled muscles swelled with life, the bulging veins faded away, and the skin regained a healthy glow. The man's legs trembled slightly. Then, to everyone's astonishment, he miraculously stood up. The followers below the stage erupted in a frenzy. Next, a man covered in burn scars approached from the crowd. He removed his clothes, revealing large patches of burns across his chest and arms. The man calmly extended his hand, palm facing the burned body. In a flash, those horrifying scars vanished completely. The man's skin looked as good as new, driving the crowd into utter madness. However, behind this seemingly divine miracle lay a terrifying truth about organ transplants and supernatural powers. A few days earlier, the hospital had recorded a deceased individual. According to the donor agreement signed during his lifetime, doctors were preparing for the organ removal surgery. They noticed a strange symbol on the young man's body. It didn't look like a normal tattoo, but rather a naturally formed mark radiating an eerie aura. After completing the surgery, the doctors left, and something bizarre happened. The corpse began decomposing at an unusually fast rate. Later, Annie, who had received the heart transplant, showed an astonishing recovery. Under normal post-operative conditions, a heart transplant patient would suffer severe pain and organ rejection. Yet Annie experienced no pain at all. In fact, she seemed healthier and more energetic than before. Her recovery speed defied medical explanation. But stranger things soon followed. Annie was merely demonstrating a kick to her young students. Unexpectedly, she spun 4 times midair and kicked the sandbag all the way to the roof. Annie also noticed a mysterious mark had appeared on her arm. At first, she assumed it was a side effect from the surgery, but she soon realized the power coursing through her body could not be hidden. The newly transplanted heart not only gave her a second chance at life, it seemed to grant her extraordinary strength. As she stood before a slope, a desire to test her limits surged within her. But the moment she took her first step, her legs shot forward as if beyond her control. This sudden awakening of power left Annie both exhilarated and terrified.